Big genocides, little genocide. The worst name you've ever heard, and some more arm stuff.
Book of Mormon, reading rainbow.
Amon gets a little braggy, and Aaron's like, hey, dude, don't brag. I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm bragging about God. I'm stunting with God. You know, like I can bench 225 because God let me bench 225. I got tree stumps for legs because God's let me squat like a maniac, okay? I make them plates jangle like Nephi. Do you people coming for my pronunciations? Catch these hands. I would bet every dollar I've ever thought of that his name was supposed to be Amon. Amon cuts off arms, all right? And Amon, that's a man who forgot to return movies to Blockbuster. Book of Mormon pronunciation guide is a new addition to the book. I'm right, you're wrong. King Lamoni, the guy that like passed out for a while, and Amon, they go on more missions. They run into Lamoni's dad. He's supposed to be the king of all the land. Big kahuna, never gets a name. The king's like, Lamoni, Amon's a bad guy. We should kill him. Lamoni's like, I'm not gonna fight him. I like having hands. So the king tries to fight Amon. Amon, like Bruce Lee pressure points him, and the king's arms stop working. The fact that his name is not Armon is unreal. That is such low-hanging Garden of Eden fruit. I forgot to mention it. Alma and Amulek, they find the rest of the Imani Haha. They all got genocided, except for like 12. They were like, hey, there's no I in team, but there's a U in genocide if you spell it wrong and keep making bad decisions. All right, Aaron goes with the king. The king's like, hey, I want to follow God. He gets knocked out. Done. The queen's like, is he dead? Aaron goes, oh, no, my bad. Wakes the king back up. Amon could have done that the whole time with Lamoni. Could have just woke him up. Instead, he was like, brother, you need to get stinky before we let you follow God. Aaron goes and converts this group of Lamanites, and they rename themselves the Anti-Lehi Nephis. Anti-Nephi Lehis, whatever they're. Dog shit name. You're probably thinking, oh, with a bad name like that, they're probably really good fighters. It's like a boy named Sue with Johnny Cash. And you would be wrong. Hey, we know we have a name that makes us sound like dorks. Now, we're going to bury our swords in the ground, and God said he'll protect us. 1,005 of them get killed in a bloodbath. Got killed so much that they actually converted some of the enemy soldiers. They were like, we feel so bad for just dogging you that will join your side. God's like, hey man, net, you're fine. That's a big play out of God's playbook. He did the same thing to Job in the Old Testament. He's like, hey, I'm gonna let the devil kill all your kids, might be. But at the end of it, he's like, guess what? You get twice as many, even better kids. Not only did I match the Kelly Blue Book on your kids, but I gave you more. Amon and Aaron go to prophesy to the Amalekites. One guy stands up, he's like, dude, why don't we get to see angels? Why are you the only people that see angels? You think you're more holy than me? You think you're better than me? Kick rocks, dog. That's a phenomenal question. Everyone's been asking it. It's the question of the year. I'm like Nephi, I'm big. I'll pronounce words however I want.